do right next. And Javardo, man, you're going to see what happens now on the table topics. Joyce, man, fire them up good tonight, Joyce. I want to hear something good. Please make Joyce welcome. And Joyce, I do not want to hear about them gold digger girls again during this. Okay? You behave yourself.
Table topic is for those that have not been able to speak or have some duty to do today. Sometimes we have to call on the ones that also have duties that they're performing. Table topics is to see how well you speak on your feet at the drop of a hat. You have 3 minutes to do the table topics. At 2 minutes, the green light goes off. Is it 2 minutes? Sorry about that. I was trying to help y'all out. Thought it was going to pass by, but it didn't. Okay, 2 minutes. 1 minute, the green light comes on. 1.5 minutes, the orange light comes on. And then in 2 minutes, the red light comes on. Then you need to close that up. If you have 2 minutes and 30 seconds to completely close out. Okay. Summertime. Everyone knows what summertime is. That's those 3 months where you vacation. You go away, you relax and do things. You go to the beach and you have picnics. Well, summer's almost over. So let's see. Did you have something, Paris? Are you doing anything? Just come on up.
Can't think of.
Make up something.
Well, the closest thing I guess could come to that would be when, again, I was sharing about my experience with my girlfriend when I was in the Navy, and she came down and we went to Disney World. And at that particular time, first of all, when we got together, well, I had an uncle that lived in Orlando. And he was in the business of selling drugs. So he invited us over. Me being from the country, I never tried drugs or anything like that. So I got there and I was scared to try some of this stuff, but I smoked a little bit. And got real happy. And so when me and my girlfriend got together and we went to Disney World, and I talked her into getting on Space Mountain, and the disastrous part started when we tried to sit together. And because of both of us being chunky, we couldn't fit in the same seat. So we had to split us up. But that turned out to be a good thing in a way, because 2 things happened. Number one, that little buzz that I had, when I hit that first curve in the dark, it left. And number 2, I started screaming like a little old bitty girl. And when it was all over, I was glad to tell her that, did you hear that guy, how he was screaming back there? Man, I am glad to have some hearing left. So, disastrous, but turned out okay. Now I'm coming out.
can't remember your name, the hat cap on 76, Jared.
Cole.
Don't be pointing at him.
Cole.
Cole.
C-O-L.
That's me.
I can't read.
You know, roll the eyes thing. All right. What is the strangest vacation you ever experienced? What is
Strange.
strange? Here.
Alright. Good afternoon, Toastmasters. My name is Cole. I had a vacation. Well, yeah, it was a vacation. I was about 15 years old. My grandpa and his identical twin brother decided they would build a cabin out in Colorado. But it wasn't a cabin, it was more like a 3-story house, and they put some siding on it that looked like logs, and they called it a cabin. But anyways, moving right along. I'm from the South. Ain't never been in no snow before. So my uncle decided one day, well, the night before, he was talking about fishing. I was like, well, y'all got fishing down around here, because I see that river down there, and it's contaminated by mercury, so I mean, there ain't no fishing around here. And he was like, oh, we can go fishing, but we got to get up early in the morning. I'm like, yeah, duh. He's like, no, where we're going is the top of the mountain. Right? Where we were at was about, I would say it was probably about 6,000 feet. No, he was talking about we're going to a spot called Blowout Pass. Anybody here got a Jeep? Everybody rode in a Jeep? Well, a Jeep won't make it. Okay? You got to take a 4-wheeler all the way to the top. So I'm sitting here fishing, and I see the clouds coming. And I'm thinking nothing of it. I'm like, man, it's going to rain. But we're in Colorado, not Florida. So I was like, huh, that's weird. You know? Whatever. And then my uncle starts running up. I see him running up. He's like, we got to get out of here, son. I'm like, I ain't done fishing. And he's like, we got to get out of here. You see them clouds over there? I'm like, you don't want to get wet? He was like, those ain't rain clouds, boy. Those are snow clouds. And here we are on the top of 16,000 foot mountain. You gotta go down there. But so I get on this 4-wheeler, start riding out, and it just bottom drops out. I'm riding about from here to that table right here. All I can see is his little red light on the back of his little Honda 250. And that's about the weirdest vacation I've ever had.
Scott and Matt. You want to read it too? You want to read it? Okay.
Was there a vacation in your memory that had unexpected twists and turns? I actually do vacationing out west. And when I was a kid, we were going up into the mountains in California. We lived out in California when I was growing up. And I had never seen snow. We went up into the mountains with our St. Bernard, and we went with another couple. And that couple had a little toy poodle. Now, we had about a foot and a half of snow up in the mountains. This St. Bernard felt right home. I mean, this dog was just rolling around in snow. I've never seen a dog felt just like, I'm home, I love the snow, I love cold. And here's this our neighbor who's going along with us, dragging the toy poodle through the snow. all you saw was also like a periscope, the little black nose, walking around like because he was buried into the snow, and that's all you saw. And of course, the poodle was just like I'm in hell, and hell's frozen over. From that, there was an interesting twist to see how the two dogs got along, and realizing that dogs are made for different environments. Our St. Bernard was perfect in snow, hated Monterey, it was too hot for him. The little toy poodle loved Monterey with the warmth, hated snow, and vowed never to ever see snow again. Mr. Toastmaster?
Skip it to one more. One more.
What time is it?
One, that's good? One more. I'm fin to, one more, right? Let me I can't read my sign language. One more? Okay, the visitor in the bag, Pastor, would you like to try one?
Pick one. Okay.
Okay, here we go. What is your dream vacation?
Sure. My dream vacation, my name is Gerardo Jones. My dream vacation would be traveling to Alaska. Actually, I lived in Alaska several years ago, but there's so many things I hadn't had a chance to do, like skiing and fishing, you know, with the Eskimos. I would love to do that, actually. Go out there and get on a boat and get on the ocean and fish. Fish for whales. I had a glimpse of a whale several times, up close and personal. I went to Nome, Alaska, and saw some whales looking across. As you watch the sky and you watch the sea, and you can see the whales up and down, coming in and out. And at one point I saw some Eskimos out there trying to catch a whale, and they caught a whale. I don't know how they did it, but they caught it and brought the whale in and ate whale blubber. There's nothing like whale blubber. They use it for different things, but my dream vacation would be to get out there with them and experience catching a whale, experiencing killing a whale and capturing one and bringing that particular whale in and enjoy cutting the whale, eating it, and that would be my dream vacation. I'm an outdoorsman by nature. I love adventure. I love to live on the edge. And I would love to be a part of that experience. You know, I saw Eskimos literally, as you see in the school books, cutting a hole in the ice, amen, putting a hook down that hole and bringing up fish, you know, living off the land. You know, I would just love to go to Alaska and just live off the land and just enjoy God's country, enjoy the weather, and enjoy everything that comes along with it. And I believe that will be a great experience for me. That's my dream vacation.
Dream vacation, maybe not Alaska. Can we have time for each?
We can. Horace spoke for 1 minute 52 seconds. Cole Bale, 2:29. Brother, thank goodness you closed your mouth.